Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dose, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're having raw conversations. Sometimes we be so lost in the translation. Laughing, joking, but you know what we're saying. Kick back, relax, your video is playing.
Okay, so today we got a special guest. This is Toya.
Hey, friend.
Thanks for coming. And I've got a pretty good question. It's gonna start some shit, but I say we take our shot first.
Period.
Let me get yours.
Cheers.
Yeah, she been sipping hers. Ash too. You over there sipping your shit?
I have been sipping. I'm gonna take my whole one now.
I'm gonna bust it.
I saved some in case y'all get to a deep question.
Ooh, and you gonna have to
And I
spike
gotta
it.
drink first.
Okay, well, period.
Okay, so the first
I know
question.
that we could have brought the bottle over there.
So the first question is, your girls call, they want to hang out. Your man tells you you can't go. Do you go or not?
Hold on real quick. Tells me I can't go or he just want to spend some time
No,
with
you
me.
heard what I said.
So
tells
he
you
literally-
you can't go.
I'm pulling out my blonde wig, my red lipstick.
Yes.
I'm painting my toes white because we about to do some bald head hoe shit. Let's have some
The
fun.
white toes.
Period. Next question.
Ash. He says you can't go.
See, come on, you always stutter me with these questions. First of all, well,
She can't go. You can't
my
go.
man ain't gonna have the audacity like me
Yeah,
just said.
yeah.
No, he would never. That's all we
That
gonna
wouldn't
say.
happen?
That would not happen.
We
You
don't
can't go.
use can't. Like you gotta come up with a different word. You can't tell me I can't go.
Right.
Cause then I'm going all the way.
With the white nail polish.
Yeah.
Period.
Come
And,
on, all the way.
and I'm gonna be half naked. I don't even care if it's winter.
Period. I got a
For
point
sure.
to prove now.
So what do you answer that
What you
question?
got on?
Nah, I'm going anyways. But it was a good question. So I
Has
thought
that
I'd
ever
ask.
happened?
And it was because I was watching a show and the man told her she wanted to go somewhere. He was like, "You can't, no, not tonight." Like, and she was like, "Oh, okay."
Has
She
that
didn't
ever
go.
happened?
To what?
Where a man is like, no, you can't go.
You know, I can honestly say never. Because I think the type of people I deal with, they already know when you tell me I cannot do something, then I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Because I have to show
Yeah, you
you
gotta
that,
rebel.
because when you say can't, you ain't a man.
You said-
No, but I do. You just son me? You're not finna son me. No. Which is good. I'm glad you asked this question because that goes to one of my questions. I can just find the actual word. Okay, in a relationship, would you describe yourself as a submissive, a go with the flow, or a rebellious? Clearly, I'm a rebellious person if you're trying to control me, but I can go with the flow in some areas. I don't think I'm ever submissive. It just ain't in me. And the truth ain't in you. If you say you
What
are.
about you?
I don't know that one. I could probably be submissive if you give me a reason to be submissive.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that's true.
But I'm just not about to, you know what I'm saying, make you feel like
Whatever you like.
Yeah, no.
came for
We
no
don't do
reason.
that. We
Yeah.
don't do that. But in my relationship, I feel like I am more of R3 because you give me a reason to be submissive, I'll be submissive. I'm always going with the flow, always, like
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
all that. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's submissive. I struggle
a good
with the submissive because that's just
I've already been submissive once for a very long time, and it didn't get me nowhere. So you know, it's like
so you're submissive with conditions.
yes.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, I'm only submissive in the bed.
Yeah.
It's like, what you
You
want?
throw that in the
But
girl.
other than that, like in life, no. Like I'm the boss. Like that's it. I can't. It just doesn't work for me. I've tried to be like, oh, and then I snap. It just doesn't work for me. So,
Tierra.
Tierra.
No. Yeah, no. It's a no for me, dog.
It's
I think
not in my
I've tried to
bones.
be submissive, but I think I'm just so
Dominant.
and independent that and like kind of like what you said, I haven't had anybody that made me just be like, oh, okay, I'm going. This is what we're gonna do. No problem. I'm gonna go. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I'm more of a go with the flow, and yeah, I go with the flow. It don't matter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So with that whole submissive part, are you usually the one who takes charge in your relationship, like, or is it like even, or how does that work? Like,
Well, now I would say ours is more becoming more even. It's
okay,
evening out, but before I was running shit. That's how I feel
Right.
right now. I say what the fuck goes.
right.
So now I think that we kind of are conforming to each other.
Mm.
So it's kind of like, okay, I'll give in a little bit on certain things. Some things I probably would never budge on, but
I'm bossy.
I'm bossy.
She ain't
Like I am. I mean, I just feel like I married the right person.
Right.
Because he just has to be bossed around, and that's how you get shit done. So I don't feel like it's I'm bossy.
Yeah, I think I'm
run
some of
shit,
both.
and for lack of better terms,
like you said, it's kind of even, but I think I've become more bossy.
Yeah.
I'm more bossy now. What about you?
She said I'm not gonna answer.
I'm already bossy. You already know. You can't. No.
Like I don't take orders.
She said I'm a boss bitch. I'm a boss bitch.
No.
Nah, got it.
What did I say?
Look, duly noted. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all waiting on me, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I seen this post on Facebook. Y'all gotta know where this question came from. I seen a post about someone upset that their person that they were dealing with moved on quickly. So my question is there a time limit on when you move on? I feel like the moment we break up, if 15 minutes later an opportunity presents itself, you can't tell me you dumped me or we decided, that we weren't gonna be together. So I feel like there is no time limit. Do what you gotta do. I don't care if he dumps you at Starbucks and you go get in line and then here's this fine fucker. Then you holler and you get with him. There ain't no time limit. You said we were done at that moment we were done. So what y'all think?
Yeah. I think if you're completely done, you ain't going back. Do you? Whatever
Even if I don't know we ain't going back. If you
Yeah.
decide we done.
But what I'm saying is you're gonna bring some more baggage in. If you know you're gonna keep going back and forth with that person, you're gonna bring some shit that is unnecessary.
True.
So if you think you're gonna go back, then I say you take some time and you make sure
We were on a break. And that's what you're gonna be having to say.
But with that question, because I was watching something on YouTube last night, and they was talking about if you ever separate, like you're married, and y'all get a separation, is it okay to sleep with other people while you're separated?
No, because I ain't never coming back.
Well, first of all, if that's a question,
Or do you even believe?
I don't believe in separation.
I don't
Or is
believe
it just
in it.
I don't.
We done.
We're done.
Okay.
Because I feel like here's how I feel about separation. Separation leaves room for error and opportunity. We already having problems because we separating. So doing that, you're just gonna bring more problems in. Because I am a firm believer that if I am separate, I am separate. I am one individual. I'm move how I move.
Yeah.
So I don't believe in breaks or separation. But hypothetically, if we're gonna ask a question, I'm just gonna answer how I would deal with it. But I don't believe that. I don't believe in separation.
You better take your ass to that couch, pull yourself together. If it takes you 2 days, then that's fine. Lay on
And
top
you're
of
not
the covers,
sleeping there.
whatever
No, you're
it
not.
is.
You better come get in this bed and turn your back, whatever you gotta do.
Listen,
we
before
going
you
to bed
leave
together
that
tonight.
house,
Yeah.
before you leave that
Yeah.
house, you better take the couch.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can break up, we can separate, but everything is within this house. You're not sleeping in a separate room. You're not sleeping on the couch. You lay your ass over there. You ain't got to touch me. But you're that like you said, that opens up way too much room for opportunity and bullshit to come through. I don't believe in that because for me, if I separate from your ass, I ain't coming back. I kind of know that.
That's tough because
And
it
to
takes a
answer
lot
that-
to get to the quitting
yeah.
point.
And to answer that other question with the time frame, no, because when we break up, I usually will go date somebody tomorrow. There is no space in between. Like if I'm dumping you, even if I ain't got nobody in the wings, I'm gonna go find somebody because I'm
What
done
you
with your
been?
ass. Like
About what?
The time limit.
To get over is to get under.
Right.
Hey. I mean, y'all done, you move on.
Period. I agree. When we done, we done.
no.
Okay. Would you be mad if your friend dated your ex?
Wait. What kind of no?
So like anybody like a dude you dealt with, like and then like you was done and then your homegirl knew, like it wasn't like she didn't know and hooked up with him, like she just was like, my turn, like
But this your friend?
yeah.
Like your friend, like your dog.
like yo dog.
No, I'm gonna have a problem with that.
Well, you know some people live by the ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. I've seen both. I don't agree with you don't I don't sleep after you don't sleep after me. We don't even play them type of games. But I've seen it where people are like, well, it's not that big of a deal to me. Oh, it's that big of a deal because I feel like either y'all was fucking while we was together or y'all was planning on it. You probably part of the breakup.
Okay,
Right.
so I need some clarification because I'm stupid.
Okay, let's go.
So when you say somebody, your ex, like this is somebody you slept with once and then now your girl hooked up, is it somebody you was in a long-term relationship
You break up
like,
with Cortez tomorrow and one of your friends fucks with him. Period.
I only have 2 or 3 good friends, so if one of them no, but I'm not going.
Well,
If it's an actual friend, somebody who I looked at as a friend, I'm not going, bitch. Y'all was on bullshit.
Because that kind of doubles back on that question from last week. I'm gonna think y'all was fucking around.
Yeah, for sure. No, for sure. For sure.
That's what I'm gonna.
Cause I'm gang. If it's somebody who I really wasn't messing with, and it's like they, we might have hooked up once or twice and shit didn't work, and the girl come to me as if she came to me like, hey, can I? Hey, go ahead. I'm with it. I don't give a shit.
Go ahead.
But if it was somebody I was with for a long time and it was an actual friend, no. I'm not
You've been looking.
You could get beat up. You could get beat up.
Okay. Like these answers. Hope y'all keep that same energy. Can you smash the homie?
yes. Do not play with me. Do not. Don't do that.
Now, what you mean the homie as in
Like,
your
next
man?
question, Shairica.
Who won?
Wait, like in your man's friend?
She know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Yes.
Smash the homie.
Okay, so so
Let her play answer this shit. Go ahead, sir.
I really only had like one real ex. So I was married 12 years with him for 17 years. I divorced him. If one of my friends want to mess with him, they sick. Shairica knows why.
Right.
Like, do what you got to do. I'm not going to be mad, sis, because you my friend. I told you what happened.
It was.
Yeah.
So if you go behind my back and do whatever, then
You set
it's your
yourself up for
time.
failure.
It's your time.
It's
You
your
know what I
turn,
mean? But
bitch.
don't call me.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Don't call me, and we ain't friends no more because you're nasty. Now,
The homie.
when it comes to the homie,
Period.
I have done that, but I had a reason to do it. I'm not no shiesty person where it's like, I'm about to sleep with your friend to make you mad.
Yeah.
No, you put me out there. So since you put me out there, it ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. Like, let's just put it out there. Like, don't do that. And because I was with you for so long, you know what I'm saying? You was pretty much all I know. So now I'm through my whole phase. Like,
Sometimes you gotta get that shit off.
I
ain't
let's
mad
just
at
do
it.
it.
You like it now?
I'm good. I'm good.
Right.
I don't mess with your homie no more because your homie wasn't my cup of tea anyway. But I was just trying to show
I was trying to see something real quick.
Right.
You trying to see something real quick, and ain't nothing wrong with saying something real quick.
Yeah. So if you want to do the homie, do the homie. The homie, it's all good.
What y'all
I
think?
just let your homeboy put him on my to-do
Liz. Okay.
I don't
Weigh
think
in.
I've ever. Okay, when I was younger, I would date all friends, but I was like a teen. But I don't think I've ever did it as an adult.
Oh,
I didn't know they was friends. That's
I've
usually
done
what
this shit.
No, I'm not telling you that.
Oh, girl. I done it.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
And
you don't know their
it
friends.
was what it was.
Yeah.
That's all it
Period.
can.
It was what it was. They had to deal with it, and that's why I said I'm not dealing with it because I know what it
Yeah,
I know what it is.
that. How
Okay.
dare you? No,
Yeah.
how dare you?
I turn you motherfuckers against each other. Don't play with me. They
They
not
out there.
homies no
Man,
more.
no.
They out there shoulder checking each other like, hit me first.
They not homies no
That's a
more.
good one. That was a good one.
You starting to
Yeah,
fight.
I personally have talked to, actually, there were 3 homies, and I talked to all 3 of them. I didn't sleep with but one of them, and I shouldn't have. But I talked to 3 of them. I was seeing which one to choose.
Mhm.
And I
They
wasn't
knew it.
with none of them. I was exploring my options, and they all were aware. So it was what it was. But I only slept with the one, and I should have slept with the other one. But that's a long story.
That's
So,
neither here nor there.
I have no
Here
problem.
nor there.
I feel like it's a free for all for me.
I agree with you.
Fuck all that other shit. It's free for all for me.
Ooh, mm.
Okay. Still keep going.
Oh yeah, sure. Because we. do
Okay,
that.
so this because y'all are such manly women on this panel here. Do you feel like a man should approach a woman when he's like trying to holler, or is it okay for a woman to be like, yo, I'm saying this?
I didn't holler at niggas.
Well, now look at this is confirmation. Cause I was on my way over here. I was listening to some old Usher, right?
Oh,
And
and
then
trading places.
Well, no, but in the song he say the woman sent him over a note and a drink. You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
And I think that's some sexy shit. But that's probably because I am a little, you know what I'm saying?
Masculine. You got that
I
masculine.
am a little, but I
portion.
think it's sexy though. I don't think it's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I've hollered.
going for what you want. I don't see nothing
Okay.
wrong with that.
Well, because in case you didn't see me, I'm going to let you see me. And I'm coming out. I'm hollering at you
Get your energy.
in the bar like, that one.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, have y'all ever done like a hostro to be seen? But you answer first.
A hostro.
That's when you got on your good outfit and you and your girl sitting in a
Yeah, why
section.
not?
And you
Like, baby is over there. Like, yes. Girl, walk.
I need to
Can't
be
walk.
seen.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
girl. And then when you get over there, flip around and be like, so.
So you don't have a problem with woman hollering at a man.
No, because
Okay.
that's how I got who I'm with now. Like,
Okay.
I approach that. Like,
Like,
you
what's
know,
up, Papa?
period. Like, you know, like let me talk to you for a minute. But because sometimes, you know, women, they feel like, no, this man got to chase me.
Mm-hmm.
And all that could be true or whatever, but you could be missing out because you don't want to speak up on what you see you like.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
if I'm feeling
That's a
like,
word.
you know what I'm saying, I like you, I think we gonna make this work. I'm gonna need you to come here, daddy. Like,
Okay, what you think?
Yeah,
Y'all done did the whole stroke?
Oh, the whole stroke? Oh, shit, ain't no reason to go out dressed if you ain't gonna do the whole stroke.
Not at all.
Why'd you get dressed?
These heels,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why'd you get dressed?
When we took that trip for me to get my mind right to see if I wanted to be in a
Oh,
relationship.
at the skate
We
rink
did a
thing,
whole
yeah. Oh,
stroke
we did a whole
there.
stroke. I had my little polka dot dress on.
Right.
I'm like,
That was cutting up.
We
When
went
we
from
was at
there.
Drake.
We went from down there. So
and
we
we was something new for them to see.
Right.
And they needed to know it was fresh meat out there.
Right.
And it was very successful. No, yeah, that was a good time. Good time. Okay, so whole stroke for everyone.
Yes.
And you will holler at a nigga if you need to.
Yes.
On
Most
period.
definitely.
On
Yes.
period. What you
I don't
got?
feel like there's anything wrong with that.
I really don't have too many questions. I got some simple stuff like, are you more of a dress person or jogging suits?
Jogging suit.
Jogging suits.
Cause I'll be up there sitting like Pam in a dress.
No, that's me in the
A1's mine.
Sitting over there just hanging out.
I wouldn't say I like dresses, but I've changed to jogging suits. I used to like to dress up a lot. Like
Yeah,
it didn't
'cause you
matter.
wear
It
tennis
didn't
shoes
matter
now.
where we went. It was like, oh, we're going where? To go see a hockey game. I'm wearing some high heels. Like,
Yeah.
I like to dress up, but now I'm.
And then
getting
you,
into
well, that's the
jogging
thing. You
suits.
preparing for your 35 square. Them heels can't handle all
I
that.
know.
You feel this? Period.
Girl, go.
Get ready, B. Get ready.
Go.
Okay, let me ask you, have y'all ever been caught up? And I'm talking about like you sitting at the bar, you done said you was gonna be somewhere else, and then here he walk in and you like, and he at the end of the bar like,
I don't know
and you
if I
right there,
ever
you know what I'm saying?
experienced
I
that.
have, baby.
You been caught up?
Yes, caught the fuck up.
So then, what happens within that? Like, do you just continue?
Did
to
I mean? Here's the thing. Like it was a situation where me and Nick had went out on some liar shit,
Mhm.
and we in there, and she like, I think that's so and so, whatever, and I'm like, girl, stand in front of me. It was too late because I looked at my phone. He like, bitch, I see you. Like, stop playing with me. Like, come over here before I come over there. We getting free drinks right here. I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? I went and tried to de-escalate the situation, but then he came over there like, yeah, I'm her brother. On some bullshit, like, bro, all right.
Bro.
All
I-
right. So, yeah,
So
it
where
was
were you
just,
supposed to be?
I was supposed to be at home with the kids. Like, but,
Oh, shit.
you know, that was in my younger days. That wasn't nothing recent.
Oh, shit.
It
I
was,
don't
you
think
know,
I've
way back.
ever did that before.
I lied. Okay, I lied.
I don't think I've ever been caught up.
You're caught up
You're
always
caught
be
up,
through
you
me.
think you ever been
Yeah.
caught
Like,
No, because I'm too smooth.
I heard that.
Hey.
I didn't care.
am too smooth. You gotta keep your hoes in place. Like this, where I'm gonna need you to be. You gonna be here, and I'm going
And
over
she
there
got
with
time
him.
to be.
So
period.
you know, when I leave, you know, from going to the bar with Joe, then maybe I'm gonna call Mike and be like, you know, I'm gonna come over. But you can't just be popping outside because that we
Right,
ain't
you
talk
need to
about
be at
that.
home.
We ain't talked about that. Now what I do is what I do, but you can't just pop up.
Now, see,
No.
I'm
And I
with
go
that.
places where don't nobody. I go far. I live far. Oh, you.
Period.
And you
Period.
stay far.
Oh, Joe stay in Maple Grove. Okay, we going to Savage.
Opposite end.
Yeah, I will meet you out there. Okay.
I'm gonna meet and he gonna pull up on. He can't grab you.
No.
Got it.
That's good.
I always want. I think low key I wanted to be caught up
Me
before, but I
too.
was too honest, kind of, to be caught up. Most of the times I was caught up is because somebody jumped in their feelings.
Well, even in my younger, I just never cared enough to really disguise it. I mean, like, I would have one guy drop me off at the location. I have the other guy meet me. And so he'd been the block again and see me in the car. And then he calls her. Better tell that bitch get out the car. That nigga fall up in the block. And it's just like, you know, I gotta go. I gotta pee. Like, I'm gonna get up out this car because he'll beat both of us up. You're kind of a little guy.
Yeah,
But it's just like, you know.
I don't think I've ever been caught up. Like, I told somebody I was gonna be somewhere and then it didn't, you know, and then he showed up. But I've been caught up like
They knew.
I found out you was talking to him and you don't even know we friends. So that, like, that's what it's been like. I heard you were talking to such, and I was like, who? No, I don't even know what you're talking about.
No.
He said you had, remember that day you came and visited me and you had on that one outfit? He called me and said that you was over there with the same
I posted
outfit.
pics.
So
He
that's
seen
the
that.
only thing I ever probably been caught up with.
I feel like in the times where I needed to be smooth and not get caught, I didn't get caught. And the times I didn't give a fuck, I got caught every
Yeah,
time. So,
But that's
you know.
a woman for you though.
if
A
I
woman
don't care,
usually only gets caught when she wants to get caught.
yeah,
We
you
not
don't
like
care.
men. Them motherfuckers is stupid.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
It's the dummies,
It's the dummies. The dummies. And they get caught when they ain't trying to.
girl. Then they caught all the time. Them motherfuckers can't be honest and save their lives. Okay, what you got, T?
Oh, it's tight over here. Go ahead. Get your
Okay, this is another question because see, I be asking people. I be watching shit on Facebook coming up with these questions,
Cause them people crazy.
and that's on
list. You ain't
period.
lying.
Okay, have you ever liked someone while you were in a relationship and got mad because you seen him with somebody else?
Yes.
Period.
Yes, low key, salty, like, okay, wait till I get out. It's on. It's on, yeah.
I think maybe,
Yeah.
I think
I was
maybe.
liking him too much. I ain't had no business liking that man in the first place. And I was like, oh, okay, I seen it. I was like,
Say
okay.
less.
Say
Say that. I'm gonna
less,
post a
yeah.
picture of me and my nigga.
So, for sure. So, I see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna post me and my
for
nigga.
sure. For sure. I'm getting you
right here.
back.
I'm taking this picture.
For sure, I'm getting you back, bro.
Eat your fucking heart out.
That's
happening.
funny. That I'm gonna take a
I
picture
feel
of
like
you.
if you're mine, you're mine. I don't give a shit what I'm
Here, you
doing.
belong to me.
That's real.
Period. I didn't say this shit.
Is that right? No.
This was not approved.
I don't know if I ever experienced that where I liked somebody and then they got in a relationship and it'd be like,
No, they weren't in a relationship, but you just maybe seen him. You're in a relationship, but you still feel him.
You like what the fuck?
But
is
you like
doing?
he shouldn't be dating because he knows I like him. Energy,
oh.
energy.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
is he
gonna have to
dating
think on
when
that
he know
one.
I like him?
I'm gonna have to
The
think on
fuck?
that one.
No, cancel that bitch.
Have you?
Clearly,
Right.
clearly. Yeah, but see, I'm so petty. Like I have. I ain't gonna say would have. I have commented on the post.
Wow.
Like, let's say he say something about a relationship, I'll be like, that wasn't how you was when you dealt with me.
Oh,
Period.
petty.
Where we at with this?
This is
No,
why we say she's real.
But you
petty.
know what? I think I've gotten a little pissed when I feel like my exes got over me.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Yes. These
Yes.
motherfuckers gonna love me till I go up out of here and I'm great. And then you see them like you kind of said, even though I don't like you,
Like,
I
why
feel
do you
like
over me? I'm still the
he
shit.
ain't even happy anyways because he had told me that
Shit
I
is
really
built
was
on the
one.
lie.
Yeah, I don't like when I see my exes get over me.
Or shit like, okay, have you ever, because this ain't even on my list, y'all fueling me. Have you ever had an ex who on social media, they're like, my girl this, my da-da-da, but they still hitting you up every other week? Can you come see your old friend energy type shit?
Have I ever heard that?
But you're happy in that relationship to the public. But I know the truth because you still after this tale. What you want to do?
No, yeah, I've had that. I've had
Period.
that. Yeah,
Period.
I've had that a lot.
Period.
Probably
Yes.
more than I
The
care to
fuck.
share, but yeah, I've had that.
Toya, you over there quiet.
She ain't
sis.
said nothing.
She
She
just
like,
laughed. She like yes to all of this shit.
No, I don't know.
Little player.
I need to go to therapy, like, for real.
Girl, now you just gotta live it out.
I really got some issues because
Therapy ain't gonna
But
help.
the
You
thing
got to
is-
live it out.
no,
sis.
because
You got to live it out.
I be really fucking myself up.
Like,
Like,
real quick though, Toya,
damn.
you were married in your 20s, so the shit we did, you didn't get to do.
That is true.
So get that shit out your system, sis.
You have to live
And if
it.
at 50 you still doing this, then you probably
No, if you
I probably will though. I ain't gonna lie.
if you go get therapy, you gonna be doing it in your 50s. You might as well do it now.
get it out your system.
Well, with it's just
Do it
like
now.
so it's not really in me, but it's in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
sometimes I just be like, I had enough of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of trying to figure out who I what else I need to do is start saving numbers in my phone. Cause you respond. Have you ever responded to the wrong number?
Oh, period.
Like, now that's serious right there. Like, you got some serious
Yeah.
issues. Like, good morning, baby. All of
Listen.
a sudden, they like,
Listen.
no, wait.
Yes.
He's like, wait,
But I
this
should
is
so
fine.
bad.
No.
If something pop up, I send a number to them. Yo, this.
She do. She
If
really
they don't know
do.
this motherfucker, I'm not supposed to be
So,
talking
you
to
know,
you.
at a certain point, you just be like, I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that really
It don't be
me.
fun.
Like, I really be
But you
wanting
gotta
to
get
be
the
in a
energy off.
relationship.
Well, you
and
mean
be with
well.
one person.
Bless your heart.
I know.
She means
But you
well.
can't make nobody be right. You gotta live
No,
true in the
you
moment.
can't. And
You gotta
that's
live.
that's what you can't do is make somebody be right. Because, honey.
Period. Yep, you gotta live in it.
You do. It's like, it's kind of like, you know, if you ingest poison, you have to drink Merc and let that shit go through your system. You gotta let it go. You gotta run its course. That's what they say. You got a virus at the doctor. Let it run its course. This is, oh, it ain't no different. And everybody, Vivian. That's all I'm just gonna say. Vivian.
Pretty woman.
Pretty woman. That's my reference. I went through
But
a
you
pretty
know,
woman
the
phase.
problem with that is it's not even a problem with us because I feel like men get to get away with just they hold their life away,
And then there's
and
that.
a woman do it, and it's like, oh,
Their
you know.
whole existence is off of how many hoes they've had.
Not just
Well,
one
you know,
out.
that's why I have the mindset to treat them how they treat you.
Oh,
Like,
fair.
if you gonna be out here hoeing, we all gonna be hoeing.
But
Period.
didn't we just have this
Like,
conversation?
yeah.
We just had this
Like,
conversation.
we
You're
not
the leader. I'm
about
following your
to,
lead.
you know, we not about to do that. Like, men can do whatever they want, you know, and in society, like, it's okay. But when a woman do it, like, oh, she ran through. Well, what is you?
Right.
We ran through together.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
we both
Like,
been fucking.
let's all run through.
Let's
Their
two
shit
ran
be
down
double.
motherfuckers in
Yeah,
love
so
now.
it's like, you know, I used to feel bad, like, you know, I really
No.
shouldn't be doing him like that. But then I'd be like, nah, sis, because he did somebody else like that. So,
Well, he just getting his karma.
It's the
then.
season.
Period.
It's the season. Whatever season I'm in, that's how I'm living out.
Yeah.
I wasn't the only one. No,
no, you're not. You ain't the only one. I'm out.
Whatever season I'm in, that's what I live. If
So, we would ask her, because, you know, that was our last topic. What do you feel about open relationships? Just because we want to know.
So, open relationships. I feel like you really shouldn't put yourself in a situation to be in an open relationship. Like, if we in a relationship, we in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The open part, like, what is an open relationship? We together, but you gonna go do what you want to do, and I'm gonna go do what I want to do because I'm a jealous bitch, and I'll beat you and her up. You know what I mean? So like, let's not just play those games. Like, let's not do that. Like, I don't know. Like, now, if we just fuck buddies, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come see you on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, then that's what it is.
Right.
But we're not about to say, oh, we're in an open relationship because ain't nothing open. Like, no.
If it's a relationship, if it ain't open, if it's open, it ain't a relationship.
Yeah, like if you mine, you
Got
mine,
it.
but you can't be mine and go over to Sarah's house on Tuesday, you know, because you think, you know, that's just what you. We not doing that.
No, okay. So then the difference is we either in a relationship or we fuck buddies.
Yes, we are in a relationship or we are friends. Like, we don't even gotta say fuck buddies. We're friends.
You my
we
little
just
friend.
do
That's
what
my
we
little
do.
friend.
what we do.
You know what I'm saying? Oh,
Cool.
you want to go to the movies and go back to your house? Let's do that.
Right.
You know, but if we in a relationship and you talking about something, let's open it. You can open the door and get the fuck out. Because we know, ain't no. I can't do that. Like, who does that? Like, let's
No,
be in an
that's
what we were
open
talking
That's
about.
what we
We
was
had
saying.
that conversation. Like, you can't be in a relationship and then say we're gonna open it.
No.
Y'all have to know what it is.
No.
We're like you said. We're
But it ain't
messing with
even
each
know
other, and
what
I'm
it
messing
is
with
in the
each other.
beginning, because if we together, we together. Like, ain't no saying, okay, we gonna be in this relationship and we gonna open it some point down the line. We gonna open up your damn brain is what we gonna do.
She gonna open him up,
We
girl.
splitting everything. Open heart
I
surgery in the
think
living
it
room.
works. I think it works.
She gonna stab me now.
Yeah.
It works. I think it works.
Yeah.
But that's because I like the finesse. I'm a finesser. Sometimes
Yeah.
I like to be with him
That's a
on this
good
day and
question.
finesse.
Yeah.
him.
That's why
Another
you just
day.
be friends. You know, just
Yeah.
let's just be friends. Cause on the flip side of that, like, men, they low key jealous. And you know, they low key be having a lot of hate in their heart. So I don't want to come home and open the door and you got a bat ready for me either, because I ain't been home in 3 days. But nigga, you said it was
hold
open.
on.
No, open now.
You know what I'm
period.
saying? But now I come home and you like, where you been? Oh, we open.
But we talked about open too, and we said if it was a situation where it was open, you don't live with that person.
I wouldn't.
Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine you dealing with buddy ass and y'all got it where y'all can move how y'all want, and he don't come home for 3 days, and your other nigga, he ain't answering the phone because he with his other bitch. So now you're just alone.
See, and that's what the problem is.
Right
Because
there.
now I'm mad because I'm whooping you and her, and I'm whooping my nigga, and the kids might get their ass whooped too because now I'm mad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm mad because this nigga ain't answering the phone. Like, who told you not to answer the phone? You know what I'm saying? You knew me and this nigga was having problems, and now you ain't gonna answer the phone.
That is how it be though.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta have several
and
of
do
them.
I know where you
gotta have
live? Because if I know where you live, bitch, I'm popping up. Okay? I'm knocking on the door. Like, bitch, it ain't your day.
Out of here.
Okay? You got to go. It ain't your day.
Oh, shit.
I have to use that one. It ain't your
It ain't your day. Like, you know, no.
That's a good
No,
one. It
because
ain't
it's been too many days, bitch.
We gotta bring it back to the next question.
Go to the next question. Because that open relationship stuff.
No,
I need a minute.
That
I
get
need
you
a
beat
minute.
up is what it gets you. You gonna get beat up.
That was good. She said she whooping the kids too. She sound like your ass.
Everybody.
Everybody could get it. Okay.
Y'all do too much.
Okay. Let's change this a little bit. Let's shift it. Okay. How often do you think sex should happen in a relationship?
3-4 times a day, honey. No,
That little boy to be biting.
at least, you know, I feel like once a week is still really low for me. And it needs to be a couple times a week, in my opinion.
So
In order
that
for me
couple,
to
do you mean? Elaborate. Get deep.
Well,
into it.
we have a rule of it. We at least have to have sex twice a week, because if we don't, then it's gonna be some problems.
Okay.
And that's at the
Is
least.
that for you or for him?
That's our
Both of
rule
y'all.
together.
Who gonna have a problem?
I am. Why are you here? You know?
No, for real. What's your why? are you
Yeah,
here?
at least twice a week.
Who sent you, nigga? Okay, what you think?
I'm in my prime, so you can get it.
Oh, shit. This motherfucker.
You ain't gotta. You ain't even gotta make too much notice. Like, oh, you about to take a shower? Okay. Okay.
Should never told me that. If you didn't want to say that.
You want to watch a movie? Okay.
So pretty much
anytime, any day. Like, you know, like anytime. Like, oh,
This
you want to
work.
come to my job?
Okay.
Make sure you bring the truck. We need space. Like,
Okay.
God damn it.
She's a damn fool.
Like, I'm just saying, I
You
am.
do hit that. You do hit
Before
that.
though, I was like, but it was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was,
You
it
ain't
was
really
a
want
reason
that.
why I
You ain't really want that.
I ain't want that.
Get
It
it
was
away.
toxic. You know what I
Period.
mean? So
That's
I was
what
just
I was
like,
gonna say.
nah, but you know, I left him when I was like 30 something. I don't know, 32, 33,
This is
30
a minute
something.
ago.
I don't know. It's been a
The
minute.
past is the past.
And it seemed like immediately I was like, oh, bust it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff out here.
I
Like,
just start rocking with her.
yeah, like, let's do this. And then it's just been, you know, like,
I was gonna say that. I think it depends
It's a
on
good
where
thing. It's a
you
good
at.
thing.
Where you at in your
I feel like you
relationship.
get in your 30s, like the middle of your 30s, going into your 40s. It's just like,
Free for all.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Period.
don't walk up on me and do this, because it's time to go.
She like, you got a haircut?
No,
I
I
know
get
something.
Oh, he got
Say
hair.
less.
Dad. No, let's not talk about the haircuts, because yes.
I'm saying.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Oh, you know her ass.
Oh no, I just say it just depends on where you at that day. Sometimes, I mean, it may be 3-4 times a week, and then the next week you like, ugh, he's ugly. I'm not interested.
Yeah.
I'm not interested. And then you know you might go that week. The next week is another 4-5 times.
So with that, how many times is too much to have sex within one day?
There ain't no such thing.
It's
If that's where
countless.
y'all at and y'all just
Right.
rabbits, y'all supposed
Countless.
to do it.
Like you might wake
Y'all
up and
supposed
feel
to do it.
like it's time.
If you got that much energy,
Well,
you
I
better
get
it
it'd
every
be
time
like,
you
okay,
can,
so say
goddamn.
if we didn't get that 2 within that week and we go like a week without it. What happens is when we finally do, it has to at least 3 times.
so you're
within that day.
retroactive. You like, we
Yeah, I
go back
gotta
and
make
we go.
up.
Period. Nothing wrong with retroactive, you know,
Right.
resolution.
Yeah, it's like I gotta
It's
make up
fine.
for the time lost. You know, we had to make up for that.
Don't put no
Oh,
cap on
period.
it. Don't put no cap on
Right.
it. It's there, get it.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
What about you? You didn't say.
You sure didn't.
I just feel like as many times as that person can get it up, like get it down. I'm not here to cause a problem in your life.
We got to do something about that.
I'm not. Yeah, it's like, are you?
Okay, so
Is
is
that
that
a
a
flashlight
flashlight?
or you just happy to see me?
Right.
Nah, but I mean, why not? Like,
Yeah, I agree.
it is what it is. Like, if you're there and I'm there, why are we not there?
You want her?
Doesn't make
Okay.
sense. So, I mean, we the same age. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's important to like have that, or like you run the risk of other shit happening. Like, and y'all got to be on the same page though too, because you can't have a dude who's like, once a month is good for me. Wait, what?
Wait, what? If a man ever tell me that, I want to know what bitch you're fucking.
And that's my
Right.
period.
Okay.
And then does it change with the age of the man
I
and the
don't
age
care.
of the woman? No,
I
I'm just
have
asking.
needs.
No, I, like because I date an older man. Like he's what, 9 years older than me?
I
Oh,
thought she was
that's
like
like
90.
Yes, in
Y'all,
the streets,
I don't want no old Rick boss.
Here
No,
we
so it's
go.
like-
Here we go.
Well,
It's the elasticity of the
what is
skin.
it? 8 or 9 years older than me. So it's like some days he's like, and then other days he's like, you gotta give me a break.
He like, baby, I can't find the
I'm gonna
world.
say no, but I'm only gonna say no from my experience because
Okay.
I do got the wrinkle balls. He's 14 years older than me,
She said the break.
and
His balls
I mean they ain't that wrinkled, but sometimes I just be like, Jesus, what did I get myself into? But anyways, so no, I think well, I guess I can only speak from my own experience.
Yeah.
Because Buddy does me right. Like there is no.
Right.
She's like, that sugar daddy.
I ain't gonna be able to do this today because then we're just gonna have to break up because
Right.
like this is a requirement of this relationship.
This was a
I'm
prerequisite.
still young and you knew that.
Mhm.
It's a
So
prerequisite,
if you're willing
period.
to
He had
still
to
fuck
have
with
it.
me and you know my age, I'm gonna need for you to act my age. Like
Right.
At least in that area, it's
Yes,
like
please.
my age.
like, please.
I agree.
Okay, I agree with it. What you think about an older man?
Shit, hey, listen.
Have y'all ever dated an older? I know you have. Have you ever dated an older man?
I dated an older man, and
I slept with him.
he
I
was the
didn't
biggest
date
freak
him.
though.
We slept
They are.
together, but we didn't date.
Like I was 25, he was 40. He was a big old freak. Like just anything. There was nothing. Like I even
Shit,
think
I
he
married
might have
mine,
ate my
okay?
elbows. I don't know. This shit got wild,
Yeah, 'cause
It was a lot.
He'll be 52 this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
You might have ate her elbow.
I mean, it was a lot. It was a
Yeah,
lot.
Buddy was a little bit older than me. Just a
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
older.
yeah.
He
He was
fucking
nasty.
good.
Then. I like them nasty.
He was.
Them older ones
He didn't
do
last,
be
but yeah, he got you
experienced,
together.
They do.
They be experiencing like every situation though.
Yeah.
So before we even talk about that, like, could you ever be in a relationship with somebody that you had to like build up? Like you know what I'm saying? He had a little
I'm gonna head
McDonald's job. Sit down,
No,
child. Sit
okay,
down.
bad.
He had a little McDonald's job. Y'all get together, and I know McDonald's, but
Right.
it's y'all vibing, you feeling him, like
Okay.
you really like this man. You know what I'm saying? And he work at McDonald's.
Why she got kids?
McDonald's. And y'all move in together, whatever.
Ooh.
Y'all
You
living
guys part of
together.
the rent? Because I just want you to
Just
know that real
listen to
quick.
me.
Let it
Okay,
go.
go
Let it
ahead.
go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
And he might not have his full part of the rent, but he is contributing. But it you pulling the weight. Could you ever be in a relationship where you was like, I'm gonna pull the weight, and we just gonna do this until you get until you can get in a better situation. But I'm your girl. I fucks with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might be in love with you.
Okay.
Could you do that?
Okay, I'm coming straight off the dome.
Right.
It's only certain amount of
Time.
that I'm gonna give. 1 and 2, for me, and I could be a pig, but I don't see it. If you working at McDonald's, you can work at Burger King when you off of McDonald's. So baby, go grab 2 of them motherfucking burger flipping ass jobs and get this money.
Yeah.
There's no excuse for a man not to take care of his responsibilities. Now, I'm not asking you to take care of me, but the least you're gonna do is take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. Listen, I'm a humble person and I believe in, people need time to build up and get things.
That's true.
But if you here for the love of me, then you don't want that burden from me. Just like I don't want that one for you. And I don't give a fuck how old he is. I don't give a fuck what he been through. I don't give a shit if last week you got out of jail, goddammit. If you got McDonald's, you can get Taco Bell. You can get motherfucking Taco John. I don't care.
I feel
That
Get
part.
your money.
Okay, so to like, I agree with everything she's saying, but to piggyback off that, I just feel like, okay, if you don't have your half of the bills, you don't have time for nothing else. Okay, I don't want to see you playing a game. I don't want to have you drinking with a guy. You don't have time for a social life because you can't handle what is real life. So I feel like if he was a dude who was like working those. All his moments were occupied by trying to make sure he was doing what he needed to do, then that's different. But if you just gonna stop at McDonald's and go ahead and bring me to 77 each week, you know, then we got some other things we need to discuss. Right. And then at that point, like, honestly, to be real, I don't even think I would move in with somebody who couldn't hold their weight. I was a single mom with 2 kids when I met my dude. So I feel like, baby, I already got enough weight to carry. I'm little. I ain't got the strength to carry all that bullshit. So I feel like you gotta at least be able to come. And I feel like half is bare minimum. As a man, like I do. But you know, you can always work a compromise. But I don't personally, and call it shallow, money hungry, all that I've been called worse. But I feel like if you can't handle that, and that's bare minimum, you gotta do this whether I'm with you or not.
Well, that's what I said.
So
you not taking care of you.
Yeah,
How can I expect more out of you? And I
Yeah.
think that's a lot of women's problem. You pick up with somebody that doesn't take care of that self, and then you're pissed because he can't take care of you.
yeah.
You have to pay attention to what you're picking up out here.
Well, it's a saying, potential is not progress. So you can have all the potential in the world, but baby, if it's not coming to fruition, I can't rock with you.
Yeah,
and the only reason I say that is because everything I'm asking or I'm requiring, I can bring.
You know why I say that?
So me
because
there.
when I go to my grocery store, I see the man with the limp every day. That's in there.
With the mullet. With the mullet.
Goddamn
Yeah.
money.
With the mullet.
You are an able-bodied man. There's no reason.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it because
That's real.
you know, I just don't think I can do it. Like I've been there, so now I'm like,
No, it's a no for me.
If you can't get, like you said, if you can't take care of yourself, then no. And I'm gonna need for you to be able to pay all the bills if something happened. There is no half.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like if I happen to fall back and I can't do it no more, I'm gonna need for you to pick up the slack. But I can't help build you up.
Yeah.
I can't.
No, because what you end up doing with somebody like that, you end up building them up for somebody else. And I'm not here to be creating no man for no woman.
Or they just not. That's just not.
That's
in them,
just
and
not
they
in
just
them.
not built at all.
Well, hold on.
That's just
Because
that.
I'm teeter-tottering on that. Because I feel like you could take a man that only has McDonald's, and the last bitch accepted that.
That's what.
And you can finesse his ass, and you can say, hey, here you can't do that. But that's his decision to make a choice on if he's going to do better. You know what I mean? So I think you can put it out there, and if that person decides, oh, I want to do better for her because this is what she will
Right,
and
that's what I was
allow.
gonna say.
You know, that just depends on that depends on you. If you end up with a man who's only at McDonald's and he's doing part-time and playing the game and hanging out smoking the rest of the time, then that was something that you felt like you deserved.
Yeah.
But that's what I was going to say. The problem isn't that you working at McDonald's. It's whether or not I'm going to accept that shit. Because if I'm a single mama who can take care of 3-4 kids, because most women got 3-4 kids, I got a house, I got a car, I got a job, I'm taking care of everything. And you can't barely take care of your motherfucking self. What you finna do for us?
Yeah, you
But I'm gonna let you come in because you definitely
to
come
show
in.
me
That's
And
kind of
I'm
like
even
my
good at
number one
subtraction.
question.
I like
Where
that.
you work at?
Yeah, you got to show me something.
As it
You know
should
what?
be.
Even if you're at McDonald's and that's the only job you got, because I'm not a hater. I've
No,
done
I'm not
jobs.
either.
I've worked at hotels. I've done some bullshit that
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to do.
Yeah.
So I don't give a fuck where you work at, how many hours you get.
It's all about your grind.
Do they allow
Yeah.
overtime?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when you get off at McDonald's?
Right.
And that's all the fuck you had to do today, but now you got another 8 hours because you only worked 4 today.
Exactly.
What are you gonna do with that 8? Because
You
you know
got
what I
a
mean?
manager.
Like, you gotta keep the money coming. You know what I mean? So I don't give a fuck.
And you know, I ain't even mad if you ain't working another job where you on a payroll. Like you might be fixing carburetors. Do something.
You
Yeah.
better
Do
be flipping
something. Like you
tires.
have to do something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like a hustle is required.
Period.
Listen,
That's a
Baby.
requirement.
listen.
They're the
You
problem.
can sell your soul.
Okay, that was a
if you
good
want
question because
Hey,
motherfuckers, I'm
you-
hot now. I'm
I'm
hot.
damn
That was a
if
good
you
question
man.
because I thought about taking care of that man. I got hot. I'm sweating.
Exactly, I feel
I'm
you.
feeling
I feel
all
it. And that's why
dizzy.
it's a no for me going forward because I
Yeah.
tried that.
Well, I
You
got
know
a
what I'm
question.
saying? I tried to help
Good.
you get to your potential, and you took as much time as you thought
You had.
You had.
Time's up, bitch. Move around.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
She
Like,
out there kick rocks.
how many times? How many years has it been? Okay.
Mhm.
Time's up.
Yeah.
Bye, bitch. Like,
I
what's
have
your
a question that it might start some bullshit.
Start some shit.
No, how do y'all feel? Because everybody's, you said you got kids, right? Everybody's a mama here.
Oh shit.
How do you feel about parents who just do not do for their kids?
Child,
And when
let
I
me
say,
finish my
and when I say that, I
You knew this.
mean the kid's hair is not combed. They never got clothes. and
Wait a
shoes
minute, you
and
mean the
shit.
parent in the home?
I mean the parent in the home. I mean the mama. We talking about mamas here.
Jesus.
Well, because the reason
I
why
turn
I
my
asked
nose
that,
up at him and look at him like
the reason why I asked that is
It's
because
your
yeah,
reckless.
it's not giving the daddies no excuse. But my thing is, you decided to stay as the mama and take care of this kid, right? You continue to have more kids when you wasn't taking care of
on
the
your
first
pussy
one.
a party.
And it's really not that hard to take care of a kid.
It's really not.
It's not.
I really
Raising
wanna
a kid,
understand
honestly,
that.
is as expensive as you make it.
Yeah.
Because every kid, they ain't got to have Jordan and Gucci belts and shit.
Okay,
like, you
but
can love a kid and give them
it's-
everything they need.
Okay, get rid of the money. What does that have to do with you changing that motherfucker pamper?
Right.
And then there's
Change this
that.
motherfucker pamper. Wipe that snot. Comb that hair. Wash that baby hair. That baby hair ain't been washed in weeks, baby. I see all the little rubber band dirt.
The rubber band.
Get the kids together. You know what I mean? Like, what does it have? Okay, everything
Yeah.
as a parent, and that's what I think people have a problem with, is because they always look at how much money you have. It ain't
Yeah,
shit
it's
to live in a
not,
box and look good than a motherfucker.
I've
Go
done
on and
it.
wash your
I've
baby
done
hair, lotion that motherfucker. Get some lotion,
Yeah.
some Vaseline. I don't give a fuck. You find something that's all purpose, goddamn it. It could be
Yeah.
goddamn cooking oil. Grease the scalp and the elbows,
Yeah, 'cause
baby. You
coconut
know what I
oil is
mean?
good.
Hello?
You're right.
But
Yeah.
what I'm
For
saying,
everything.
it don't
You
take
can
that
cover
much
that.
to do minor. And what's crazy is that I just had a conversation with my grandma the other day, and she was talking about the exact same thing. This woman is about to be 90. And she was talking about where she knew she seen a baby that had a pamper on so long, it was maggots in the pamper.
Oh,
That
It's
person
bitches
should be
out here
hung
like that.
and
It's bitches out here like that. If you don't believe me, you can ask my mammy.
but I think that's what my biggest question is I don't
I ain't playing.
understand because I only got one that I birthed, so I don't understand if people say it's so hard or you're struggling because I've seen
Why'd you
bitches
have
struggle
2,
with the
3,
same
4,
baby
5, 6?
daddy. He ain't taking care of him, you ain't taking care of him, and you have 2 to 3 more kids with them, and y'all not taking care of them.
and then there's that.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a special place for women who don't take care of their kids.
Hell,
Like,
no, just playing.
no, seriously, bitch, go to hell. Because, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
at the end of it all, like, those are your kids. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So if you decide, me and my mom be having this talk all the time, because it's like, if you decide that you don't want to wash your ass, teach your kids to wash theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
true.
If you decide you just want to walk around and just look any kind of way, teach your kids to do better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I don't know, because I wasn't raised like that.
I wasn't
It-
So,
it
you know what I'm
happened.
saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
My mama took care of me by herself and my
Yeah.
brother by herself. So, you know, with me, it's like, by all means necessary. Like, if
For real.
I got to sell my toes,
Right.
Yeah.
Because
You
they
know.
do have people with foot fetish though, and I hear it's like a really
Listen,
lucrative business.
girl,
All I'm
my
saying-
daughter, she like, I'm about to go on. Girl, you gonna get your ass whooped. What you mean? You
Really
about to sell your
lucrative business.
toes?
I hear some
She
really
be like,
lucrative
my
business.
toe. No, you gonna get a whooping. Is what you gonna get.
Man, I really
But-
do. I question it because they don't take care of their kids, but they taking care of the men that you was talking about.
Yeah,
Ooh.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Right.
saying, though.
And for me, I
Ooh.
never did that.
Yeah.
I made it
Yeah,
clear,
right.
like, yes, we're in a marriage. You don't want to do what you got to do, but these kids over here,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? They come in first.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and it was always like that.
Well,
like,
that's
always.
the job. Why did you have them? Why did you have them? And why do you continue if you don't want to do it?
Mm-hmm.
You can ask me
Yeah,
1,000
well,
times
that-
why you
that
got
really
one
hurts
kid.
my
You can ask
heart,
me
like-
1,000 times why you got one kid. I'm gonna tell you the same thing every time because I didn't want a whole bunch of neglected motherfuckers snot nose behind me because
That's
that's
what
what would
I
have
said.
happened. So I knew
Mm-hmm.
better.
Well, and then too, I feel like, okay, first of all, let me back it up. I don't respect nobody, man or woman, who don't take care of their kids.
Right.
Period. You got to be a different type of evil to run this world and know you have a child that you haven't checked for. And that's this, that on that.
Right.
Fast forward to the motherfucking mamas, because that's more important to me than them dads. Mama's baby, Papa's maid.
Right.
The way I feel about that is this. There's a special place in hell for them hoes.
Mhm.
And whatever you get in life is what the fuck you get if you don't take care of your kids. Because I believe blessings come through the way you do for your kids.
Right.
You don't take care of your kids, ain't no good coming to you because you fucked and had them kids. And you know, I mean, I feel like you hear motherfuckers say, I don't owe nobody nothing. That's a lie. I owe my kids everything. The reason I feel like I owe them everything is because they didn't have a choice. I chose them. They didn't choose me. So therefore, it is my duty to take care of not only just my kids that I birthed.
Civil duty.
It is, but not even just my kids that I birthed, but like even my sister's kids. If my sisters need help with their kids, I feel like as a woman, you are supposed to be the nurturer. You're supposed to come through and just, it's not even, to me, I don't even have to think about it when I do it. I get up and it's my everyday.
Nurturing they men.
That and that's the problem. And you know what?
No,
it's bitches like that
But you can't
that make it hard for women like us.
You can't do that.
That's you trying to be his mom,
but they try.
No, because I don't want to be your mom.
Period.
Like, why would I don't even like your mom, so why would I want to be your mom?
No,
like,
no. Go time. Go time. Like
I'm just saying, I'm not about to nurture you. You should have came to me already nurtured. You know what I mean?
Period.
If your mama didn't love you and didn't take care of you, bitch, that ain't my problem because my mom loves me.
Period. Okay.
And I don't know how to love you.
Nigga, no.
I don't
Not
got
like
enough love
that.
for my 2 kids.
Period.
That's all.
I ain't gonna sit here and love you like a son and we sleeping together.
That's like both.
We done prop out my breast and feed you.
No.
Girl.
Okay.
You
Girl.
did that.
Okay. My point is saying that is.
Bartender, I need another shot.
My point is saying that is it's really not that hard. There's Walmart, there's Target, there's noodles. There's a lot of things that you can buy that do not cost a lot to take care of your kids.
But on
That
period,
was
it
my
be the
point
same
in saying
bitches
that.
with bundles and nails and Louis and Gucci bags, and you catching fights and your kids ain't had Christmas hope. How?
You mad about this?
Like how the fuck? How? Cause no, for
that
real.
does
Like,
that.
see, I'm trying to. I know what you doing, girl. How you want to fight and your kids ain't had Christmas? You ain't celebrated
That
your
was
kid's
about to
birthday,
be my Facebook post this morning.
girl.
And I decided to delete it because I was already on
Oh, you
bullshit.
should've
When
posted
I
it and
woke up
tagged me,
and cussed
sis.
everybody out. I cursed everybody out. That was my next post because I'm like, so, not even with the flights, but you can go get your car fixed. But goddamn it, my kids is over here. And you ain't even called to make sure the lights is on, they got food. Like, who cares about your car? Bitch, walk. You and your broke leg. Like, let's do that. You know what I mean? Like,
all
it's
type of Metro
so
Transit
when you
passes.
get back to it, it's not hard to raise a kid financially. Well, kind of it is. It might be, you know, for some people. But for me, it's more of a mental thing because I get into this thing where I'm like, you know, child support won't come get you. And maybe I was the dumb bitch for not putting child support on you at divorce court. I'll accept that. You know what I'm saying? But I was giving you an opportunity to do what you had to do without getting in people in our business. Okay? Because if you want to work 100 jobs, now you owe me $100,000 a month. Like, I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? So I'm going to let you do what you got to do on your own. But when I call child support and they tell me, oh, well, he ain't got enough income, bitch, you a lie. Because I know.
You know it ain't
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
and that's
for
when
me,
you start beating people up.
it's more of a mental thing because it's like, how could you? You know what I'm saying? How could you not? You know, and then for you. Girl.
Go ahead.
No, it's for real because
Like this is a real situation right now in my life because you know, like right now I work 12 hours a day, 5 days a week to make sure that me and my kids are good. Like I've never been the type of person to want for anything. Like if I want it, I'm gonna get it. So why should I change my lifestyle because you're not doing what you have to do for your kids? No, I'm a grind for mine. I've always been that type of person. Like I'll just grind it out. You know what I mean? But when you call me and tell me not to ask you for a motherfucking thing, okay. So now your car is in the shop.
But that's
so now you paying me back, right? So you call me and tell me not to ask you for nothing else, but I'm gonna get my money up out of you some kind of way.
Well, God's gonna
so when your car goes to the shop, no, bitch, the car goes to the shop. Like let's just put the car in the shop because now you coming up out of some type of money. You just not about to live. You not about to walk around in this state. You know what I'm saying?
I've been on it like okay.
You're not about to do that. You're not just about to walk around Minneapolis like, hey.
I just put two and two together.
You know what I'm saying? You're not about to do that.
No, it was there for me. It was there for me.
But you know, I feel like that. I mean, and I know this is like a topic we can talk about all day, but
kids, like if people take care of their kids, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. You feel me?
And that's,
like take care of your kids, because I didn't ask for these goddamn kids.
Well,
They just popped up.
the thing I like is that I can for the women who, you know, you have that type of baby daddy, because that's what they're considered. But you know, you have that type of person, and you step up. What I don't care for is, like, I'm not excusing dads, but I mean, it's been going on for fucking since the time.
Yeah.
So at this point, it is what it is. But when you know you have that type of dad for your kids and you don't grind,
that's a problem.
That is a
problem. That's where I have a problem. I have a big problem with that, and now I'll probably go to the grave with that problem on me. Because
but that could also be an issue too, because I grind so hard, my kids don't even call their dad.
Girl,
that's how it should be.
And I'm
like, gonna head out. This
what
gonna
about
head
your
out.
dad? You know, and they just
they looking at you like, don't you ever.
Yeah, like
tell
my
me to call
son,
that
18,
name.
playing basketball, senior in high school. Mom, I need some shoes. Call your dad. That boy must have rolled over on me. Like,
Basically, what
I
he
gotta
said
take
is,
this
now
shit.
you know better.
He basically said, girl, fuck you.
Stirred her ass up.
He basically said, girl, fuck you.
I'm
Like,
just saying. Yeah, Sheriff, forget another question. Because we can talk about this all day, because niggas ain't shit. No,
I swear.
Oh, shit.
Get another question.
Okay, bringing it away from as far away from
because
that
y'all
as
gonna
we
make me
can.
leave here and go to this man's house and fuck this top again before I go to work. Like, I was at work.
Not on the record, sis.
I don't
Okay.
care. I don't care. I text them when I'm done, like, oh, you got to get 6 windows and 4 tires. And you better check that motherfucking gas tank, because there's all type of candy bars in that bitch. Don't play with me. New engine.
Okay, knock it off. Bring it back.
New engine, bitch.
Okay, bringing it back to relationships that don't include tearing up cars. Okay, our romance and intimacy is the same thing.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She took me.
You said our romance
And intimacy the same thing.
I don't think so. I think in order to get intimate or be intimate, you have to have that romance there. Not every time, but it's like, I don't know, I just want that little tap. Or that little tap. Like, I'm gonna need a little bit more to get there. Yeah.
No, that's nasty.
I don't feel like they're the same thing.
Intimacy
To me is more in the bedroom. It's more sensual, where romance is more of like the physical of doing something to get me
like
interested.
candles, foot rubs.
Yeah, to get me interested, to be intimate with your ass. I don't like you today.
Like romance on the beach. No, I swear.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
What do you think? Do you feel like it's the same?
No,
No.
I don't feel like it's the same. I feel like you can't have one without the other.
I was just gonna say, I don't feel like they're the same, but I feel like they go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I kind of agree with what you said.
You back?
I'm back. Woosah.
Ooh, she took me out.
Okay, romance to intimacy. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, because we can just be intimate. Fuck the romance. Don't touch me.
She's in her prime right now, remember?
Do you have to rub my? Don't touch me.
She's a fucking goat.
She said, I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Yeah, like, but sometimes you could lack that, and you'd be like, well, you ain't buy me no flowers. Well, bitch, you told me not to touch you.
Yeah.
That was included.
Okay. If you could ask a man 3 questions and he could not lie, what 3 questions would you ask?
And he couldn't lie.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Cause y'all on bullshit today.
Any man or
Any
your
man. Any man.
Any man.
Ooh.
But I would be asking my man some shit I want to know. Nah. Yeah.
I'll
So,
go to Jesus. Am I on the list?
But I don't think no.
You don't
No,
want to ask.
because I don't want to ask. Because if you tell me the truth, I'm gonna whoop your ass. If you lie to me, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I'm gonna just mind my business. You know what I mean?
Either
Like,
way.
it's just not gonna work. Like, you know, if I be like, oh, let's just be honest, babe. Have you cheated on me? I'm not gonna get mad.
now you lying. Now you sitting up there lying.
Like, oh, let's just talk about
All right,
it.
have you talked to
definitely
anyone?
Because as
answer
soon as
that.
he be
I'm
like,
catching the case.
yeah, I did cheat on you. I'm gonna sit there for a minute, like, okay.
You processing the tape
Right.
down.
Pretend like I ain't mad for a minute and just, wow, I'm getting dwelling on your ass. Because it's like, how could you?
He had the audacity to tell you the truth
You just
about
told me the truth.
Right. You asked for it. I don't know if I have any specific questions that I would want to ask. I'm really trying to think.
Yeah, that one's got me stumped.
and they had to answer.
They had to answer truthfully.
If I seen a man that looked like he flickered, I would ask him.
They ain't gonna tell you the truth.
They have to, she said.
Oh.
She said, down low, brother, down low, brother.
They gonna be
I feel
oh,
like
yeah,
you
like
like
to
the
take
D
it
as
up
much
there.
as I do.
Oh,
Okay.
would you ask
He
her?
like, yes,
No, I wouldn't ask that because
I think I
Big old masculine man. Yes, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
No, I don't know. Like, I want to know the truth, but like she said, it's some shit that's just like,
Never mind.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah, baby. We need a new question.
Yeah, that's a hard
So
horrible question.
she wants me to calm down. So can you ask a different one?
What would you ask some questions?
No, here's the thing.
No.
Well, I just feel like a lot of the things I need to know about a man, I already know. So asking is just like giving him a pass. I know.
Yeah.
If I think you cheated on me, you did.
Yeah, that's
Whether
real.
you did or not, you cheated because you made me feel like you did. So you
That's
cheated.
right.
You know, just shit like that.
Mentally.
Like I feel like unless it was like a mechanic and I'm like, how you put it on a carburetor? Some
Right.
shit like that. Like what I don't really want to know.
Did you overcharge me for the break?
Yeah, shit like that.
Yeah, like, I
don't
would
think
ask shit like
ask
that.
relationship
I would
But
not
not no,
It's
because
kinda-
I can go to
yeah.
jail quick. And I mean, I'm not even necessarily what you would call a fighter, because I'm not a fighter. I'm a stinger. I'm just gonna say some shit that's gonna sting you. How you thinking about it for a couple years?
She ain't lying.
I'm not gonna fight you. I don't have to touch you.
I
I'm
do
gonna
know.
touch you without touching you. That's I'm just nasty like that. But you know, so I'm not gonna fight you. But it's nothing I really want to know that I don't already know.
True.
I feel like women's intuition tell you a lot. You ain't gotta ask the question.
That's
And
a
when you're
fact.
asking, you're giving him an opportunity to lie so you can beat him up.
So
That's all that's gonna
sometimes you
happen.
want to beat them up.
That's all that's
Sometimes
gonna
you want to
happen.
beat them up, and we
Yeah,
gotta
what that is,
admit
but
that.
whatever.
Sometimes you be like, no. So tell me. And you looking at his
Yeah.
face, you know he finna lie,
I don't
and
know
you
what
just.
that is. What's the worst thing you've ever said to someone you were in a relationship with, past or present?
Everybody just got quiet.
Baby, my mouth is vicious.
That's what
You
I'm trying
know
to tell
I'm
you.
vicious.
I can honestly say I'm not by mouth on that. I use my mouth to finesse, and I use my fist to show
To
people,
correct.
to disrespect. Yeah, I'll hit
Worst
to
thing
disrespect. I don't really.
But
talk.
you, here's the thing, and I don't think you know it's as hurtful as it is. You are she'll call a nigga a bitch in a second.
Because why not?
Dude,
But
that
for
is
what I'm
not
saying,
The
the
worst thing I've said. You said the worst.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I don't think that's bad because I feel like right now.
Oh,
you're some
it would be. Do you got a
bitch-assness.
pussy?
It's
Because you're acting like a bitch.
I will. Okay.
I
is
think
that hurtful?
mine is along the lines
I didn't
because
think
I've
that was
said
hurtful
that.
to
Yeah,
them.
well, you just basically told him that you're with a woman.
Well, sometimes if
I
you
have
feel
asked
like
that, like, oh, so I'm a lesbian now?
Yeah.
You must need your pussy ate because you clowning. Like, I've said shit like that, but that's not horrible as like.
Yeah. See, I don't think that's horrible. I think that's
I don't
like
think
that's
I've
a
ever
genuine
said-
fight. You look like a little
Okay.
bitch because that pisses every man universal. That's universal. You call him a bitch, he's mad. So I don't feel like I hit below the belt where I'm like, that's why your crackhead mama shook glass.
See, I
you
would
know,
say
like
that.
I don't do
I
foul
would
shit
say
like
that.
that.
I
Like,
will too.
you know?
I'll bring up some shit from your past.
I'll tell a motherfucker like
Oh,
you.
I
The
know
reason
you
you can't
will.
but you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I say
Ooh.
shit like the reason you can't comprehend me, niggas, because you a crack baby. Your mama
For
smoked
real.
dope when she
No,
was pregnant.
seriously.
Like energy.
Don't. I
Energy
will-
hoe,
I
don't
will-
play
I'll
with
go
me.
there.
And I'm talking about your grandma. That bitch can't cook
Wait,
anyways.
why
Like,
is that?
What? No,
Because
you
I'm
answer.
mad. That's why.
well, here's my reason. Because
No.
in an argument, okay,
There's
an
no-
argument,
there is
the
no
goal
rules.
is to hurt you. I don't want to resolve nothing because that's a civilized conversation.
The goal
We
is
are
not-
arguing. I am
It's
trying
not to hurt
crush
you to the point of no return.
But I am.
though.
I'm
It is
telling
to,
you for
it
me.
is to make you think.
Well,
about
I
the
will
next
bring a
time you
motherfucker
do this,
back.
what is she gonna say to
I
me?
bet you ain't gonna start
Like-
no arguments again, bitch.
Like what if I do this again? Like bitch, she done already told
You
me she know my mama
motherfuckers.
died. Like what else can she tell me?
And that's on period.
Like,
I ain't
seriously.
repeat to that
Who
bitch.
else?
Like, stop playing with me.
No, like
What?
I am a very if you make me mad and we arguing, there are no rules. I am going to say whatever
No
the fuck there are no
And
limits.
that's on period.
I'm gonna say whatever I feel. And if you ever in your life tell me that your mama was a crackhead and she sucked dick on the weekends for money, bitch, when we get into an argument,
Yeah,
your
all
mama
that's
should have
coming out.
swallowed you when she was out there sucking dick for crack. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Like, don't, there are no rules.
Yes.
No.
All of that.
Because the next time you think about pissing me off the way you did, you're gonna think about it like this is nuts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Think
Like,
twice.
what else is she going to say to me? And everybody, my mama will tell you, Toya mouth is
Yeah.
That's why they friends.
Yeah.
No, you answer this because clearly
I'm not a mouth person where it's like, I just tell you what it is. And I think I talk more intellectual where you don't even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth more. But I don't think I've ever been deep like this. The worst thing I've ever said is when a motherfucker called, like, I'm about to kill myself. And I was like, bitch, kill yourself. And hung up. Other than that, I was helping him through. If that's what you're going to do, don't call me.
Here's the thing.
But that?
In my mind, and you help me out. I know, girls, whatever. But in my mind, I feel like it's only wrong to say something like that if it's untrue. Mm-hmm. This is factual.
Oh, you bitch.
You're a crackhead.
No.
And that's why you had a
let me
leg class. That's why you got a fucking IEP. Your mom smoked crack, baby.
yes, yeah.
I'm not finna play with you.
No.
I'm not finna play. Like, that's
okay,
why
y'all gotta do better then. Y'all have to do better at that.
I needed therapy.
Y'all have to do better.
Go to therapy.
Well, I'm talking about the sex life. I wasn't talking.
It's a whole bunch. Like
because
at the end of it, what I say, if a motherfucker really offended by that, should never made me mad.
So, question: since
like
y'all have, since y'all have these potty mouths, how do y'all take it when somebody dishes the same shit?
My mama ain't smoke no crack.
But I just
I ain't no crack, baby.
But so if they took something you told them and used it back against you,
then your mama's still a dope fiend, bitch.
At that point, it's time to fight.
Yeah, that's
because if you say something to me,
she know it too.
No, you ain't right.
She know it.
If you say something to me that's going to hurt my feelings, you hurt my feelings.
Right.
And bitch, now we gotta fight.
So
we gotta fight. I'm swinging.
My feelings are hurt from the fact that we have to fight. My feelings are hurt from gate. And I think now this is something that I had to work on because you might not know this, but I fight. Okay, at the drop of a hat.
No,
it ain't gonna be no. We finna sit here and we finna dig because the first thing you say to me is disrespecting is on whap. I feel like I gotta get you off guard because you a man. You gonna tear my ass up. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I need to get you. So I feel like after you've done all that, you still end up fighting. You might as well just fight. Just fight. Just get that shit out.
Fight. I think too for me in that situation,
well, that's why you shouldn't make me argue with you.
Should never make me mad.
Don't even get to this point. Like,
should never make me mad.
Go there. Then we won't.
You
won't have
two
to
are
terrible. I don't gotta talk about your grandma. You know, because people are sensitive about that grandma.
About their nana.
You might not be so sensitive about your mama, but your granny. Shit.
Well, I can honestly admit I'm a provoker. I want to see how far you're gonna do. What you gonna do? Yeah. You ain't gonna do shit about it with your crackhead ass mom. That bitch ain't want you. What fuck make you think I'm gonna love you?
And see,
like
I'm opposite.
Your grandma raised you.
I don't
because she had to.
Ooh, I couldn't.
I don't talk about them. I talk about me so much and how good of a person that I am. It makes them start reevaluating who they are.
See, I'm a manipulator.
Like I'm the one that's like,
that
do you know what you losing out when if I decided to walk away type where they're sitting there like you right.
I do that first.
I ain't never been.
And then I talk about
that's right. But
let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you and your mama
and your indiscretions,
and your
bitch.
granny.
Oh, y'all terrible.
Then y'all be at the reunion, Mike.
Like, tell your mom send me a plate and like throw it away because that bitch can't cook.
I'm done with y'all.
Like energy.
Y'all terrible.
No, but I feel like here's the thing. I feel like I've grown a lot.
Did you believe that?
Why you lie?
You didn't believe that yourself. That's what I said.
But that is something that I really truthfully.
Toya, I didn't grow.
No, that is
you
something.
was at my wedding.
You grew.
Okay.
That is truly something, honestly, that I do want to stop doing. Is my mouth like.
But I feel like you got that honestly.
But y'all probably
Mom Deuce can cook.
Let me ask y'all this: Are y'all the same
know.
people that if you find out someone was going below the belt to the people y'all love, y'all want to tear their ass up?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Pull up.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So the overall setting of this means you two got some shit to work on.
Because they can do what they want, but the disrespect better not come my way.
No, don't talk about me. Don't talk about my mama.
Baby.
I'm like Candy. Don't talk about my mama. Don't talk about my man. Don't talk about my kids.
Period. They're all all
has
off
a
limits.
problem.
They're all off limits.
Like, for real, I'm talking about my granny. That's why I don't tell you shit, because you like to bring old shit up.
Exactly.
You bringing up old shit.
Yeah, I turn into
That was back in the 80s.
I get all proper. I'm like, you're gonna take what I confide in you in a vulnerable place, and you're gonna turn it around.
How dare you?
The nerve of this bitch.
Y'all terrible. Y'all terrible. Y'all some terrible
Okay.
people. Come
What
on.
else? This is gonna be the final
Whose
question. What
question
you
was
got?
this?
That was mine.
Final
Oh.
question, because y'all
Ooh,
threw me.
bring it
Final
back.
question. Bring it in. What you got?
Oh, baby, I ain't got nothing that's gonna top that shit. Oh, listen.
You got nothing. What you got?
I don't have, y'all threw me.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let me see.
Y'all done made me bust a sweat.
Okay, so talking about relationships. What are your top 5 must-haves in a relationship?
Oh,
Damn, have you?
fuck.
I know.
Or top? We can do top 3. Top 3.
I mean, I
You
can't
gotta
think
have
of
5?
Top 3.
it. Y'all threw me off.
Okay, well, I'll start off. First of all, he got to be financially stable. And I don't mean buying me bags and shit. Let's just get that clear, because I have a reputation for being money hungry, bitch. I am, but I ain't talking about that right now. He has to be financially stable. He has to be ready to let his mom have it over me, if it comes to that. And he has to treat me good. That's it. And we can work out the rest on the back end.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you will go at your own mama over me, you will go at anybody. So that's just how I feel.
This bitch. Oh my god.
Serious.
No, I'm dead ass. Like,
Yeah,
from
we
the
know,
heart.
We
From the
know.
heart.
We
Like,
know.
yeah.
I would say mine's is he has to be willing to work. He has to be willing to work. I'm big on respect. I don't give a shit if I'm standing in your face or I'm 100,000 miles away. That respect better be the exact same, because if I find out different, we gonna have a problem.
Here she goes fighting again. Okay, go
Yes,
ahead. That's your third one.
Hello.
That's your third.
And then I think just he has to actually be into me. He has to.
I was gonna
He
say
needs
that.
to be here for me.
Mhm.
Because if you're here for any other reason, I'm gonna find out, and it's not pretty
She's gonna
again.
fight you again. That's
Okay, it goes to it. I'm not
It's next
denying
fight.
it, but I feel like those are very important for me.
That's good.
I think mine's is similar, like the financial part, and you have to work,
Mhm.
like you said, a
Mhm.
lot, because I like to shop. You have to be ambitious with that working, like you're working towards something more than just saying I just want a job.
Yeah.
And the second one will be you have to be very romantic and intimate, because I like a lot of sex, morning, noon, and night. And then the third one will be
Fucking ass.
morning, noon, and night.
She
And
just
then-
zapped herself into no man.
Right, oh yeah. And then the third one will be like, I have to be number one above everybody.
Let your mom have it. Period. That's what I meant. Like, I said it.
And not in
differently,
like
I
a
meant
mean way, like you can't love other people, but I have to
No,
be
you
your
can't.
top love.
Yeah, you have to be
Even
honest.
more than yourself.
I
I'm
was
just playing,
about
but
to say that.
No, but that is
Seriously,
true.
Like, I'm gonna need for you to
No.
love me more than you love yourself.
Because if you don't, that's why they make mistakes. I mean, that's why they do what they want to do, because they care for them more than they do for you.
Mhm.
True.
Reality.
I mean,
check.
love you, but love me more.
What's your top 3?
So mine's is that one. You definitely gotta love me more than you love yourself.
Right.
Because if you're not, then baby, what are you doing?
Right. Why are you here?
Like, what is wrong?
Why are you here?
You definitely have to be stable. Like, that is a must. We not doing
McDonald's.
We're not doing McDonald's. Arby's, Taco Bell, Burger King. We ain't doing none of that. Like, you don't have to have a career,
Right.
but you have to be financially stable. And it's not even so much as far as working, but baby, if you got some 100,000 in your savings account, we could
Right.
work this out.
Right.
Till you go find you a job, and it better not be at McDonald's. And the third one is, I don't know. I'm just big into loyalty. Like,
Yeah.
I need you to
Check your
be
mom.
loyal.
If it comes to
Like,
that.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that one, because I'm not gonna check my mom about you. Like, if you feel
Right.
some type of way, go say it to her face. I dare you.
So let me ask you this.
You know
You're
what I
gon-
mean? So
if your mom is just rude to him for no reason, you're not going to even bring it to her?
I
'Cause it's your mom?
will bring it to her, because that is my mom. Because I'm like, mom, like, you gotta chill out. But my mom, there is no chill. So if you feeling some type of way, go tell her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go. If we like that, we family.
You're supposed to say what
You
did.
should be able to be like, hey, mom, like, you make me feel uncomfortable when you do X, Y, Z, and good luck.
Right. Right.
You know,
Good luck,
So,
Chuck.
it's just I'm just really big on loyalty right
Yes,
now,
good.
and
Yeah, that's good.
you know, I don't know. Loyalty is it. Like
That's
if
the
you
time.
had one thing, it would be loyal.
You just want him. He's here for the love of Toya.
Yeah,
Here
why
for the
not?
love.
And that's it.
period.
That's it. That's all.
Y'all crack me up today.
I know y'all definitely got me hot over here.
It is kind of hot.
And I'm praying for
It
you.
warmed up.
So any more questions?
No, I ain't got
Sit back, relax, enjoy this conversation. Triple dose, yeah, we playing on your station. Pick a topic, we're having